Good afternoon from Ash Flat, Arkansas. My name is Sheila Moreland, and I am the owner of Faded But Desired Treasures. Today I am trying out the new control that you can start and stop your video with, and I've got the light ring and the phone holder and everything, so I'm just giving it a whirl, seeing how my workspace right here shows how you can hear me and see clearly and everything. And so I'm going to do a little project. I already kind of had it started yesterday when I had some problems with my internet. So I'm just going to go through with you as to what I'm doing and why I'm doing it. So I unboxed two exact lighthouses. These are called Chicago Harbor, Illinois lighthouses. They're exactly alike. And I just thought, what am I going to do with two the same? And then it just came to me, well, just make some bookends. So that's what I'm going to do. And I have these two little, supposed to be curtain holders that you put the curtain rod through. And that's the way they're supposed to sit. But I'm flipping them over. I've done a little painting here, and I've covered the holes with some wood. And I'm going to paint them better than what they're painted. I just got the first coat on. But they'll be down here like this. I'm hearing some thunder outside, so I'm not even sure I'm going to be able to get through this, but I'm going to do the best I can. So I have these two pieces of wood. They're going to be the base. And I'm going to put the pieces of this on the wood and glue them down. And just so you can get an idea of what they'll look like. There will be one like this. Well, it'll be on the other side. I will just get it all arranged and then show you. All I gotta do is turn it around. I don't gotta be so picky about it. But they're going to meet together like this. Hope you can see that. You might need to tilt it down. And then the lighthouses are going to go on each end. And those will be glued down as well. And I will have some books that I'll put through them, in them. I'll have like a cream colored book and a red book. I don't guess it matters if you let the letters show, but the colors are great for it. There we go. I think that this will turn out really nice when I get it all glued together. Because I had started it yesterday and went through a bunch of steps, and then I realized that I was not very centered and I was not very close up. You couldn't really hear me. You couldn't see what I was doing when I was putting it together and making everything. So basically this is it. And everything just matched together so good that it just all came so easy to do it. So anyway, I'm going to get this all glued together and painted some more. I will, I guess that I will just come pause it and then get my stuff to paint, and we'll just hang together while I paint. so I love the color of the lighthouse red on the top, but a lot of the reds I had didn't match. So I found the darkest red that I had, and it's Folk Art, no, it's Apple Barrel Paint, and it is Flamingo Red. It was too bright, but it is really a dark red. So I put just a little in this little bowl here, and then I thought, well, I can use my Waverly antiquing wax to darken that and muddy it up, you know. You know how we are. We can't just leave things as they are. But I'm going to muddy this up. And it's going to be the perfect color when it's mixed together. The color of the roofs on those lighthouses whenever I get it. Just enough antique wax in there to really get that dark look. It stays red, but it's almost a brownish red. And I can just show you on this board here how I mix that together and how very close to the color is on the bottom here, and this here is, well, I don't know which way to turn it. It's awkward when you're trying to do it. Anyway, I promise you it looks good. Alright, so what I'm going to paint are these little things here, these little round things, and get them looking nice and, you know, not blotchy. I watch several crafters. I love Jamie Ray Vintage. I watch Ginger Chick Rehab. I watch Upcycled by Bree. Canterbury Cottage. And I've been adding some new people that recently started watching. And you just get some great ideas. And I just touched that wet paint. Alright, that'll dry and it'll be better than it is now. When I put these little wood rounds in there, I had to cut them with scissors. Well, they weren't actually wood, they're more like a cardboard. Then I put E60, E6000 in there to glue them in, and then I used hot glue as well, so it would dry right away. And then I'm going to put some jute around these circles. Oh, I have one done. This one here has the jute on it. It cleans it up a little bit. And I don't know. I pushed on them as hard as, I wouldn't say as hard as I could, but I pushed on them until, you know, I figured they might pop out, but they didn't. So I'm pretty sure they're good. It's set in there. I'm going to paint a little bit more on the front part, just to get the little places that are splotchy. I live in Ashflat, Arkansas. We moved here like almost 4 years ago from Missouri. I lived in Centerville, Missouri, about an hour from Poplar Bluff or Farmington, if you're familiar with that area at all. We moved down here during the COVID. That's one reason we moved here, because we didn't know what was going to happen, and our grandchildren and kids live down here close to us now. They're only like an hour and a half or 2 hours away instead of 4. I have a daughter and granddaughter down in Florida, Jacksonville. We just went down there and saw them not too long ago. It was in January, I think. And went down there and beautiful weather. I'm always pretty jealous of their weather, but my daughter says I miss the seasons, you know, because they're warm all the time pretty much there. They have a few cold snaps, but she misses the Christmas atmosphere and the real trees, what she calls it, the oak trees and the big trees, and they have a lot of palm trees there and a few other kind. But anyway, so I've got those painted, and I can go ahead and glue these on even though they're wet, and I'll get that done. I have some E6000 here. That's all I'm going to put. It'll stay put, I'm pretty sure. They're heavy. These things are really heavy. So once I get these all glued on, that will basically be it, except for if I need, you know, to do some more touch-ups to it. But I want to do more of these crafting videos and maybe some Facebook lives or YouTube lives. I've never done it before, but I'm trying my best to figure all this out, because I love watching the people that do it, and I want to do it myself, you know. I do have Faded But Desired Treasures on Facebook, and I have a website on Squarespace. It's fadedbutdesiredtreasures.com, and I also have an Ecwid website, which I'm trying to connect all of it together. Instagram, I'm on Instagram, but I can't seem to get my Ecwid site hooked to Instagram. So I don't really know what's going on with that. But I have a YouTube channel, and I can't remember how to get to it right now, but if you go to Faded But Desired Treasures on Facebook, you can get to my YouTube channel and Instagram channel from there. And this is not live. You'll be seeing it after the fact. But if you will leave comments on there, I would really appreciate it. Just to see who all watches and where you're from would be so great. Tell me what you think of my lighthouse bookends.
Put it here.
So when I get this all glued here together, I'll set it up and we'll take another look at the setup. I don't really have anything right here to stage it with right now, but just the books that I'm going to put in it. I think it looks really nice, and the colors are really nice together. They matched like they were already together, but they was never together. But I just think that they're very, very pretty. Okay, let me scoot this over here. I know my board is all colored with paint and everything. You'd think I could get up and put something over it so it would look better, right? That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put a little white, what's it called, poster board, I guess. I'm gonna put that on there, and maybe it'll look a little better. There we go, just solid white. Alright, now maybe it will look a little bit nicer. This one will go this way. And then this one over here. Go this way. And then I'll add the books. Now I'll scoot this up towards the camera a little more. Yep. Alright. I like the color of the red book. And then the blue book is pretty too. But I'm going to turn it around so you see the colors of the book. Only the front part. You can see this is red and this is cream. It might look better the other way, but you see how it is there. And my husband built me this big Lazy Susan to paint on. I always saw Ginger's Chick Rehab spinning her pieces around to paint, and I thought it was so cool, and I was like, honey, can you make me one of these? And he had it whipped out in no time. I'm trying to move everything away so I can just turn this around. Somebody was just about to walk in while I'm talking. It wouldn't have mattered. I don't mind my family getting involved. They do get involved a lot. But here's the other side now with the color of the book spines.
That gentleman was here the other day by that week.
So we have walkie-talkies to talk with to each other, because we have a plant nursery here. It's called Logan Creek Nursery, and we keep pretty busy with that. We communicate on the walkie-talkie, so he's just telling me something, and whether you heard it or not, I'm not sure. Anyway, check out FadedButDesiredTreasures.com. That's the website. You can also go to Facebook and check out Faded But Desired Treasures there. And Instagram, Faded Desired Treasures. And also, I have a website on Squarespace called Faded But Desired Treasures. Thank you for watching and taking the time to comment about what you think about my bookends. And tell me where you're from and how you saw me, whichever what is it called, social media you were on. So thank you, and I'm going to sign off. Have a great day. I gotta go turn it off physically.